For personalized astrology reports and interesting blogs, make sure you click on my original and correct website, and that's www.vedicoraclebykadambari.com.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you have your ascendant in Mrigasira Nakshatra or you know someone with this kind of placement, then do watch this video. Now before we start with our analysis, let's just discuss what is the true meaning of the term Nakshatra and what is the importance of the Ascendant Nakshatra in your horoscope. Whenever you break the term Nakshatra into two words, Naksha means a map, a guide, okay? Just like your GPS, whatever you want to say. Tara means a star, so literally Nakshatra means a star guide, a star map. There are total 27 nakshatras, also known as the 27 lunar constellation, and each of these constellations represents a different energy, different secrets of the universe. Now, what is the importance of a nakshatra? Well, I have told you earlier in many of my videos that nakshatras truly reveal how a planet is going to work. Whenever you consider the nakshatra placement of each and every planet in your horoscope, your ascendant, it gives you HD predictions, highly defined results. So yes, you have to consider the nakshatra placements of all your planets. Talking about the ascendant. See, ascendant is the most important aspect of your horoscope. We have been conditioned that we need to focus on the Janma Nakshatra. See, Janma Nakshatra is what? It's the nakshatra where your natal moon is placed. Yes, it's quite important. See, moon is the karaka of your mind, emotions, consciousness, how you react to a certain situation. And that's why the Janma Nakshatra is again a very important aspect. But you should not ignore your ascendant nakshatra too. What does your ascendant signifies? It signifies your physical appearance, your personality traits. In the same way, the ascendant nakshatra represents your personality traits, your physical traits. Remember that the ascendant is the blueprint of your life. And in the same manner, the ascendant nakshatra also represents the overall pattern of this life. It indicates your physical appearance, your strengths, weaknesses, talents. So overall, the Ascendant Nakshatra represents the pattern of this life. What are you made of? And what will be your challenges? What are your strengths and blessings? So yes, you have to consider this Nakshatra. Now the question is, where is the galaxy? I think galaxy is on the belt of Orion. Just joking. Well, this nakshatra of Mrigasira is mainly composed of 3 stars belonging to the constellation of Orion. No, not the belt of Orion. Probably you can say it's the left shoulder of Orion. And this particular constellation is my very favorite constellation. I just love to stargaze every night, and I just love to watch this constellation of Orion for hours and hours. There is something so mysterious, magical, and fascinating about it that I have literally no words to explain it. And every night you just watch this constellation, it will appear more and more beautiful, attractive. It just keeps pulling your attention. It's a very beautiful constellation. So Mrigasira is composed of 3 stars of Orion, and one of the most brightest star is Bellatrix. Yes, remember this name, Bellatrix. We'll come to that point. Mrigasira Nakshatra falls between 23 degree 20 minutes of Taurus to 6 degree 40 minutes of Gemini. The ruling deity is planet Moon and the planetary ruler is planet Mars. The very first two padas of Mrigasira Nakshatra have more of an influence of Venus and Mars, and the last two padas of this nakshatra have influence of Mercury and planet Mars. Okay. Now, whenever you break this term Mrigashira into two words, Mrig means a deer, an antelope. Shirsha means your head. Therefore, this nakshatra represents the head of an antelope, and truly this animal represents the very true essence of this nakshatra. First of all, we'll talk about the general appearance, the physical traits of Mrigashira ascendant people. They are blessed with graceful looks, amazingly graceful looks. Their body type is thin and the body shape is quite attractive, and they can also have an athletic body type because remember the influence of planet Mars over here. One of the most special feature of their face is their eyes. Their eyes completely represents the doe eyes of an antelope, and these eyes are never fixed on a certain object. These eyeballs are always moving restlessly. They are either searching for something, they're analyzing and calculating their atmosphere. So yes, you can see that restless and curious expression in their eyes. Also, they are very humorous personalities. They are quite joyful personalities. They just love to smile and they want that other people around them should also stay happy and joyful. Whether it's a man or a woman, there is a kind of a feminine grace on the face of such natives. See, the ruling deity over here is Moon, represented by the Chandradev. And Chandradev is a male deity. But remember that Moon is always associated with feminine qualities. So yes, there is a kind of feminine grace on the face. Secondly, we'll talk about the olfactory function. Well, what's that olfactory function? Well, olfactory function means the sense of smell. We all have an ability of reliving our memories. We can recall our past memories by just smelling a particular object. A perfume of yours can really bring back some memories. And this beautiful ability of reliving the past memories just by smelling a particular odor is enhanced in the Mrigashira natives. They remember a lot of things just by that sense of smell. And over here, this olfactory function is like a metaphor. See, the antelopes, a deer, can smell the danger or anything miles away from itself. Okay, they have a great power of smell. The Mrigashira natives can sense any kind of danger. They can sense your intentions. They can sense any kind of problem around them much, much early. I think it's a blessing in Kali Yuga. You have that ability to sense and detect any sort of danger or problem much earlier. The moment they realize that there is a danger or you are the danger, you are a problem, they'll escape like anything without even leaving a trace. And this escaping quality of theirs reminds me of their sensitive nature. Yes, we now come to the third point, sensitivity. The Mrigashira ascendant people are quite sensitive in nature, and yes, they have a restless mind. Moon is the ruling deity. Yes, Moon. Moon is never ever a stable planet. It waxes and wanes periodically. Therefore, it indicates the sensitive nature, the restless mind of the Mrigashira natives. Planet Moon over here is blessing with a very Soumya personality. Soumya means gentle, peaceful, and fragile personality. Even a slightest tension or pressure can make the Mrigasira people go crazy. See, I have told you, they have already a very restless mind to such an extent that even when they are sleeping, their mind is completely functioning like a crazy computer processor. Okay, they are weaving a lot of stories while sleeping. Their mind is totally engaged in calculating the various events of their life. So even when they are sleeping, they are talking to themselves, they're calculating a lot of things. So a mind which is so restless, it's already so restless, and a slightest pressure from outside can literally make them crazy. Just like a deer keeps on wandering in a forest in search of food, shelter, or security, a restless mind of the Mrigashira native keeps on wandering in search of a purpose, in search of a place where this native can be quite happy and relaxed. And this brings us to the fourth point, that the Mrigashira rising people are always looking for their purpose in life. Okay, and even if they reach to that goal, even if they reach to that purpose, from there they'll set up a new goal, a new purpose, and again they'll start the journey, because they cannot stay at one place. It's a quite difficult placement, because it also never gives you that happiness or gratification on achieving your goals. You will feel that, okay, I could have done much better. I could perform much better than this. So yes, the Mrigashira natives keeps on wandering from one goal to another goal, and their goals keeps on changing. Once they accomplish something, they will just make new goals. The major reason of lack of satisfaction, even when you achieve your goals, is that the external stimulus, the external factors. You tend to compare your own achievements with the achievement of other people around you. And even a slightest of criticism can really affect your mind. And that is the major reason for lack of satisfaction through your own efforts. And this brings us to the fifth point, the external factors. Well, Mrigashira ascendant people can be affected a lot by the external factors. People can really misguide you just by their speech, the way they talk, they can influence you. Therefore, it's quite necessary to have a belief, a faith on yourself, because there are chances that you may get misguided by other people, which can lead to major failures in life. Never ever get influenced by your external factors. I told you about the Bellatrix in the starting of this video, and whenever someone says Bellatrix, it reminds me of Bellatrix Lestrange from the movie Harry Potter. Absolutely a creepy lady, and no one can ever believe on her, the way she talks. She's a quite suspicious character, and therefore never ever believe on other people just lamely and blindly. Talking about Bellatrix, if you go back in mythology, Bellatrix is considered as a strong woman warrior. And especially the women who belong to this nakshatra, they have this nakshatra in their ascendant. Even if your moon is in this nakshatra, especially women, they are just like a brilliant warrior, quite strong and determined individuals. So yes, it's a blessing. Now, Mrigashira is ruled by planet Mars, and this gives you a very beautiful quality. You are quite determined and fixed when it comes to your goals. You will do anything in order to achieve what you want, and that is the best part. You have that determination, that power to move ahead in life and achieve whatever you desire. Okay, but yes, you have to be quite careful about your mood swings, your mind. I've told you the waxing waning process of mood. So yes, you have to be quite careful. Do not get influenced by the external environment. Okay. See, goddess Parvati is closely associated to this nakshatra. Again, it represents the dual aspect. Goddess Shakti, okay, she has two forms, Parvati and Kali. Parvati is this peaceful, loving, compassionate, and tender personality, whereas Kali is wrathful, revengeful, cruel, chaotic personality. Same goes with the Mrigasira ascendant people. They can be, quite lovey-dovey sometimes, and once they get triggered, they can be one of the most cruel thing you have ever known in your life. So yes, there can be mood swings. So you have to be quite careful. Do meditation. It will really help you to have a very stable, peaceful mind. Lastly, I would like to talk about marriage and love relationships for the Mrigasira ascendant natives. Well, love can be a troubled feeling for them because they want a perfect partner, a customized partner, and they will take a lot of time in searching that partner. Well, it's quite impossible to find that perfect partner these days. So yes, they often go on a long time search for the right partner. They're often confused in this process. The animal antelope is associated with problems in love relationships. See, when you go back to the story of Ramayana, a golden deer caused the major troubles between Ram and Sita. Okay, that golden deer deceived goddess Sita, and it created major troubles in their marriage. Okay, and you know the rest of the story. The father of the Pandavas, King Pandu, accidentally killed an antelope. Okay, and this antelope was actually mating with his partner at that time. And that antelope was no one but a king known as the Kindama. Okay, he used his magical powers to take the form of that antelope. And now this king cursed the Pandu that whenever he'll try to indulge into any sort of sexual activity, he will be killed instantly. He will die if he indulged in such activity. Therefore, you can see that this animal is quite associated with sexual energies and problems in the married life. Therefore, the Mrigashira, the head of an antelope, represents marital problems. It could be your suspicious nature, or maybe it's your partner's suspicious nature, which may create many troubles. You might have a lot of expectations from your partner, and your partner may fail in fulfilling your wishes. Okay, so yes, you have to give a lot of space to each other. That is the only solution. You need to give some freedom to your partner, and you also deserve that space and freedom from your partner, and things will be much better. Sexual chemistry, again, a very important aspect. For Mrigashira ascendant natives, sexual chemistry is the most important. Well, the intimacy will decide the strength of the relationship. Okay, so now let's talk about the four padas of this nakshatra. The first pada of Mrigashira falls between 23 degree 20 minutes of Taurus to 26 degree 40 minutes of Taurus. It's ruled by planet Sun. It falls in the Leo Navamsha. So focusing on your creativity, focusing on the creative side of your life will help you to get happiness, gratification. Okay, It is the only way through which you can feel more confident. So yes, you can go for some creative professions. The second pada of Mrigasira falls between 26 degree 40 minutes of Taurus to 30 degree of Taurus, ruled by planet Mercury. It falls in the Virgo Navamsha. Well, this pada is blessing you with a very joyful personality, a very practical personality. You have such amazing communication skills. So yes, you can go for a profession related to writing or speech, also where you can use your analytical skills. Third pada of Mrigashira Nakshatra falls between 0 degree of Gemini to 3 degree 20 minutes of Gemini. It falls in Libra Navamsha, ruled by planet Venus. Over here, for you, your relationships are very important, okay? Relationships gives you that mental peace, okay? If your relationships are going well, you will feel that happiness. Professions related to public services or anything related to fashion, creativity, public dealing, all these professions are quite suitable for you. Last pada of Mrigashira Nakshatra falls between 3 degree 20 minutes of Gemini to 6 degree 40 minutes of Gemini. It falls in the Scorpio Navamsha, ruled by planet Mars. Well, this makes you a very passionate person. Whether it's your work or relationships, you are quite focused towards your goals, and once you decide to achieve it, you will definitely achieve it. But you have to avoid that impulsive nature of yours, okay? You should not be impulsive. It can really take you to failure, and you can achieve anything you want to. So yes, focus on your goals and stay determined. Finally, we'll talk about a remedy which can really help you to get that peaceful mind, and also it will help you to make a better relationship. It will improve your love relationships. Meditating on the name of Shiva and Parvati is the ultimate remedy. Worshipping them together will not only give you a peaceful mind, a focused mind, but it will also improve your marriage and love relationships. So guys, that's all for today's video, and if you like this video, do put a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Till then, goodbye.